Good evening. Welcome to the sun at last. I thought as it's sunny I'd better get outside and do a bit of a stretch. So I'm going to do a little bit of a warm up, a little bit of mobility, a bit of focus on hips and shoulders, and then some stretchy movements for hips and shoulders. That's about it. Good evening. Thank you very, very much for joining me. Hello. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me all right and everything is fine. Yes, hopefully. Okay, all right, let me start then. So, lovely Pilates posture. Your feet are hip distance apart. Your knees are a little bit soft. Tilt the pelvis forwards and backwards a little bit. Come to rest in the middle position. And then imagine that your string is pulling your head up towards the sky, towards the sun. Your shoulders are rolled back. Your shoulder blades are sliding together. Your ribs are focused down. And of course, you're drawing up your pelvic floor muscles. You're drawing in your tummy muscles. You're engaging those core muscles. And you're breathing. So don't forget to breathe. Let's start off very gently with the shoulders. So let's do some shoulder rolls. How are you? Hope you are well. It's been a bit miserable, but now the sun is out, so let's make the most of it. Rolling the shoulders back, because I'm rolling the shoulders forwards. As always, don't do anything that hurts or is uncomfortable for your body. And go backwards again. I'm going to warm up the shoulders quite a lot so we can stretch them. Oh, they're crunching a little bit. I'm going to take the shoulders up and down and up and down. Up and down and up and down. I'm going to squeeze the shoulders forwards and back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Forwards. Make sure when you do that you don't let your ribs go. You don't let your tummy stick out. Forwards and backwards. Keep the tummy muscles engaged. Forwards and backwards. Around in a circle. So make them a little bit bigger now. Slightly bigger circles. And I'm going to start to add in a little bit of a side lunge, little lunge. So I'm going to do a shoulder roll each side, a little bit of a lunge to the side to start warming up the hips as well and the knees. Make the shoulder rolls a little bit bigger. And then as I come back to the middle, let's do some little squats. My toes are turned out, so I'm going to do some little pulsy squats as I roll the shoulders back. Little tiny pulses. If you've got dodgy knees, take it gently. Okay, hand on the shoulder. Nice big circles with the elbow. Other side. Don't forget, draw up the pelvic floor and squeeze in the tummy. I'm going to do both elbows together. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. So giving your back a little massage, your shoulders and your shoulder blades a bit of a massage. Okay, and then back to these little ones. So you can make them small to start off with. Pelvic floor and tummy, tiny little lunges to the side. My toes are turned outwards. And then some little pulses. Lovely. It's glorious. Actually very, very warm. Okay, so I'm going to add in a little bit of an arm circle. Arm circle. Gradually make those movements a little bit bigger as we get warmed up. And then some squats. Take it a little bit deeper if you're comfortable, but don't forget the tummy. Okay, let's do that again. So we'll take the arms. Knees are creaking. Lovely. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, and let's take the legs a little bit wider if you're comfortable. So it's just nice squats. Make sure the knees are going over the middle toes. And let's take the arms out. And breathing. Okay, let's come back to the middle. I'm going to do some little hip circles. I was going to do some swings, but I think the grass is a bit too long. It might get in the way. Hip circles. I'm doing hip circles with the other leg. Going back this way. Very nice. Hip circles going forwards. The leg. Okay, back to the squats. So knees going out over the toes. And let's go back to the shoulders again. So big round circles. Okay, I'm going to take an arm over the side bend, squeeze the tummy in, and then I'm going to do a twist. Get warm up the spine a little bit. So the side bends again, over the top, and breathing, and a twist, squeeze the tummy in. Okay, I'm going to take these, so I'm going to do a circle going backwards, a circle going forwards. If you can balance and do that without putting your foot down, fantastic. Circle forwards, circle backwards. No, circles backwards, circle forwards. The floor is a bit bumpy, so the grass is a bit bumpy, so I'm not going to try and balance. So the other leg, you're going backwards and forwards. Figure of 8, backwards and forwards. Backwards, forwards, big circle. And forwards, lovely. And then I'm going to do some squats with the feet facing forwards as well. You can make them deeper if you're comfortable, or keep them very, very small if you've got dodgy knees. Go deeper. Oh, knees and hips getting nice and warm. Okay, turn them out again. Okay, we're going to make that a bit bigger, so out to the sides. If it's uncomfortable, please modify it to do whatever is comfortable for yourself. Big circles. Okay. And if it's comfortable, I'm going to put hands down onto the floor. See how it feels for you. So, hands onto the floor, bend the knees. And you're going to straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. If that's too much for you, don't worry about it. Don't do the straightening bit. Okay, I'm going to turn to the side. Drop the pelvic floor, both knees. Going to bend both knees. And you're breathing. Arms out for stability. Lovely. Back to the middle. Nice squats. Hips should be feeling nice and warm now. Okay. Across. Lovely. Other side. Okay. Both knees are bending. Your little squat. Okay. And back to the middle. Some big squats. Beautiful. Okay. Shoulders are nice and warm. So I'm going to let's just do the side bend again. You can keep your knees a little bit bent if you want to, or you can add in a lunge if you want to. And then a twist. Whoops. A twist. Twist. Side bend all the way over the top. And a spine twist. Okay. So, to the shoulders. We're going to clasp the hands. Turn them out. Lift them up. And out. Clasp the hands, twist, and up. Keep the shoulders down, away from your ears. And up, and out, and twist. Okay, this time we are going to keep the hands at the top. So if it's comfortable for you, keep the tummy squeezed in. Little pulses. If that's comfortable. Relax, one more. Where's the sun gone? Okay, this time, over to the side. Squeeze the tummy and bend the knees a little bit. Over to the side, bit of a side stretch. Don't forget to breathe. Okay. And relax them again, all the shoulders. Again, okay, back to the hips. So I'm going to do my lovely twisty one. Feet are nice and wide, if that's comfortable. Oops. Okay, we're going to touch the floor. If you can't touch the floor, just do it to the knee. So there'll be your easy version. Just touch the knee with the opposite hand. Otherwise, to the toe. The toe. Don't fall over. Take it a little bit wider. To the toe. toe. Okay, we're going to add in a little bit of a twist for a lovely stretch. Hand on the floor, rotate, back and rotate, squeeze the tummy in, and rotate and back to the middle. Okay, hand on the floor, arm up to the sky, back and rotate, back to the middle, hands on the floor, little tiny pulses. And then we're going to straighten and bend. Lovely stretch down your hamstrings and your inner thighs. Straighten and bend. Straighten, bend, and come back up. Curl back up nice and slowly. Okay, one more time with the shoulders. Some circles. Other side. And then I'm going to have the hands behind, clasp and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take it up if you can. Squeeze the tummy in, don't let go of the ribs. If you can, a bit higher, if that's comfortable. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Okay. One more set of these, because I like them. Twist, up and relax. Together, twist, and relax. Shoulders are feeling a bit freer now. Relax, and together, and twist. Okay, one more with the shoulders. Twist, up. Try and keep the shoulders down away from your ears, not hunched up. Tummy squeezed in, don't let go of the ribs, that's difficult. To the side. Don't forget to breathe. Drawing up the pelvic floor and squeezing in the tummy. One more set of these. And I'm going to finish with the legs again. And relax. Okay, last lot of these. And then we're done. Nice big lunges. If it's comfortable on your knees, okay. Touching the knee or the floor. And breathing. Okay, with the rotation, hand on the floor, rotate, down, and rotate, and back to the middle, hand on the floor, and rotate, back, rotate, and back to the middle. Little squats, little pulses, and then one last thing. Hands on the floor, little pulses, and stretch and bend, straighten and bend, straighten and bend, and straighten and bend. Bend the knees, curl up nice and slowly, squeeze the tummy in, roll the shoulders, and that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. That was lovely. Hope your shoulders and your hips are a little bit freer now. We've had a lovely stretch in the sun. Thank you so much. I'll see you all again soon.